Hey guys, welcome back to TY Pretty and Seal. So our new subscribers, you're very welcome to our channel. Thank you for joining our family. And to our returning subscribers, first of all, we are like this.
Désolé, nous sommes désolés.
We're here to share a story. Probably might inspire someone, and it might encourage someone that actually wants to go through the same path.
It might. I know it's going to encourage.
Yeah,
someone.
I know it's going to encourage someone out there. So that's why I want to share how we actually, like the challenges we had to go through, the whole hustle and bustle. In fact, it's plenty. We probably have to do this video 2 times, part 1 and part 2. But anyways, that's why we're here. And so let's get right into Hey, welcome back. Welcome back, guys.
So, where do we start from?
Yeah, where do we start?
Do you want to go first? Or I go first?
No, you go first. Okay.
So, fast forward to when I asked her to marry me, and she said yes. That was one of the best days of my life, though. But so as I was saying, now wedding plans started. We all started the wedding plans. In the middle of all of these things, we were not asking ourselves, so if we get married now, what will happen? You will travel, and I'll be in Nigeria waiting for you.
Yeah.
We had to re-strategize and say, as per sharp guys, that we wanted to do our own planning and forget the master planner.
Eesh.
So we kickstarted our plan. With all the processing, the visa application.
They're planning for God now.
See, okay, and now fast forwarding to the day of our wedding. Was it the day of our wedding?
No. I'm not saying it all. So, we were doing as per planners of our lives. So, we're not like, it was few months for me to go back. It was few months to our wedding. And we are like, okay, you know what? So that we can go back together. Let's quickly go and apply for visa for him. Since he also wanted to study. And
I got the admission.
Wait, no.
Let it look like I was like.
He actually got the admission. He wanted to study actually.
And I got the admission.
He got the admission. That was how we now went. We applied for student visa. The school gave us admission. In fact, we had paid school fees. So.
My guy. We paid school fees.
We had paid school fees. So.
You know how student visa, especially the process and how it goes. Each time I remember this thing, I just laugh.
Wait, no.
I just laugh.
So fast forward to
that. I think it was few days to our wedding.
Few days to the wedding, right?
We're expecting the passport, and when the passport came,
we got what they call Ella Ojukan.
Stop it. Are you serious? Stop it down.
One walnut for you.
See. It was a refusal. Visa refused.
No, that was.
See, let's just take time to mourn that visa because I wanted to do.
We should mourn the visa.
Yeah, more like 5 seconds.
I'm not mourning Jesus now. No mourning Jesus. No mourning Jesus. In the name of Jesus, I'm not mourning.
I'm mourning the visa now.
And visa is as passed. Anyways, guys, that was when
5 second money done. See,
guys, my real feeling that period was that reality is dawning on me.
Like the planning of everything. See, I was struck down.
And the next thing that came to my brain is, or should I just cancel and just wait and start all over? Another thing kept telling me, should I just go and know that there is God?
Oh my God.
That was the beginning of everything. That was the beginning of everything. So that was how we went for our wedding party. In fact, that day
it was beautiful.
It was beautiful. But do you know that the dance and the cry that we were having that day, nobody
understood.
They felt like, oh, during our couples dance during our couples dance, you know this thing where you and your spouse is dancing, you're getting married finally, and one of you is crying, and the other is like, no, don't cry. Do you know that people are doing all the house club? Where are you? In our wedding, they're saying, oh, see all my friends, ow, oh, I love. Meanwhile, the main reason why Oga was crying, that tears was plenty. My wedding gown was wet, as in like I felt the tears, bro. Wow. I felt your tears.
Like you make me look like a crier now.
Yeah, crier now. Cry, baby. How are you? Yeah. Okay, I'm just kidding, guys. Anyways, but that day, the tears really felt different, as in knowing that we are marrying this lady and I'm marrying this man, and just that we are just going to do ceremony and we'll be separated. In my head, I just kept thinking of different things, like c'est pas possible, c'est pas moi là, like it's not me, you understand? Like I'm like, no, it's not me, because I can't imagine that I am going to be separated for and it's going to be for a long time, because I mean, I hadn't finished my school, I had to go back to school. School was going to take a whole year again for me to go. And it's not like I used to have all the breaks that would tell me that, okay, I can come back. It's not like I had all the money to come and be traveling up and down.
Do you know, we now said, visa application refused. Okay, no problem. We now said we'll go back again and reapply. So I went back to school.
So
we was like, okay, no problem. And after our wedding, was it 2 days?
2-3 days
2-3
actually.
days, and she left.
I had to go back.
You know that scenario where you were like, you're expecting after the wedding, that wedding night. Come on, Buddha.
Have we shared this thing before? On our wedding night, not doing
anything. Not doing anything.
We were there to think of our life. What next? We're like, the two things we were doing on our wedding night: counting money and arranging the one I will carry to go and the one he will hold. I swear, that's seriously, but that's what we did. Like we were counting money, reminiscing on our lives. Okay, what's next from here? And we were trying to separate. He was like, okay, you know what, Timmy, you're going to hold this when you're going, and he's like, okay, I'm going to hold this here with me so we can survive and all of that. Trust me, that was what we did. In fact, all of the nights that we stayed together before I traveled, right? Come back to what we were talking about.
Remember all these plans. We had already saying that after wedding, highest 1 week, 2 weeks, we'll be traveling.
We'll be traveling together.
But no, everything has stopped. Everything has scattered. Christmas came and we thought that, oh yeah, sure, we could apply for a tourist visa to go spend Christmas with a lovely couple, kind of,
we wanted to even do it as honeymoon time.
I applied again and they rejected me.
This time around,
they refused me. What's going on?
No, the first time they actually refused him without a letter saying why. They did not say why they refused him.
See,
this time around they refused him with a letter stating the reason. They're like, you don't have any reason why you want to travel.
Look, I was because normally I don't use the word depressed or frustrated. I don't believe in those words, right? But at this point in time, I was getting close to saying those words, and I was like, yo, I'm getting tired of all this.
Me, I was depressed at that point.
I was getting tired of all these things, but then I kept on believing. Jehovah.
So that was how I now said, okay, you know what, I'm going to go. But this time I was going to surprise him. He didn't know I was coming. It was his 30th, your 30th that time.
Yeah, everybody saw the video.
Yeah, it was his 30th that time. So I wanted to just surprise him and make him happy that I'm around him again and all that, because the whole stress was just too much. So I took a leap of faith. There was nothing like even COVID in my head by then, so cool. I booked my tickets, waiting just to travel for February to surprise him. I kept lying to him, my phone is bad, so that he will not catch me in any of my trips, because if not, he would have caught me. So I went back home. He was surprised to see me, thought I was a ghost but unfortunately I was not.
I think everybody saw that video.
Yeah, I think a lot of people saw that video. I don't know if you don't see the video. Maybe we'll share the video later of his 30th birthday, and 2 years ago or something. Okay, so that's how. As I was in Nigeria, people started telling me COVID. I started seeing on the news COVID. How?
What's COVID?
They want to lock border. They want to this. They want to that. I had to.
COVID-19.
I had to.
COVID-19.
I had to run back to France as soon as I could. So, like, there was no even chance to say I wanted to stay longer or something. And so I went back to France. Another reality now done. See, share the story. I'm tired.
Another reality now done with us. You know, there was a part where after she went back to France during the COVID, it was
a lot
late. It was late February, or the 1st or the 3rd of March. She went back to.
No, I went back on the last day of February.
Okay.
Yeah, the last day of February.
Then.
And COVID started that period.
And I was thinking, oh, I want to apply again. Let me shock you up.
What?
When she went back, we were now thinking that, oh, this summer that I should apply for another visa coming. But the worst and the worst and the worst things of all that shook the whole world happened. COVID happened and there was a lockdown. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah. That was when they just locked down. France locked down.
Is it only France?
Poland locked down.
All the city, all country borders, they all locked down.
I was even lucky to escape, like to take.
She was even lucky.
No,
taking
I was
her flight
lucky
from
taking
Nigeria
my flight
back to France.
Taking my flight back.
And
to
now
France.
in France, then it's not like Nigeria that they were seeing some people even working.
No, this one
France,
they are locked down.
Your lockdown is locked down.
That was how I got back to France and it was locked down, and we now had to do COVID-19 period separate from each other. Like that was the worst,
pandemic period.
The pandemic period. That was the worst period of my life.
No, it's quarantine.
Whatever it's called, that was the worst period of my life. I was alone in my room, in my house. He was alone by himself. There was nobody to talk to. I was always talking by myself, to myself, at myself.
It's horrible, man.
In myself.
That experience wasn't good.
And we stayed that long. Then till when did I come back last year to Nigeria? When did I go back rather? I'm not money about Nigeria anyways. So I now it stayed that long till, so it took almost 1 year before we actually saw each other again after that birthday, because and I had to, the moment I just saw one small opportunity to travel, small space to say they've opened border, I did what? Jackpot.
And she came back.
I went back
to Nigeria
in November last year, right? To Nigeria, and that was how I said, you know what? We die here for this marriage, two of us. I'm not going back again except you are going with me. That was when our faith actually built up, guys. That period, I actually said to myself, God. That's before I actually took a leap of faith to come back home. I'm like, God, there is no how you are going to let me down. If you let me down, I said it to him. I said, I will not serve you again. Yeah, it was that bad. I said, you know what? If I'm going to go now with this window, and even if my resident papers expire in Nigeria, anyhow you want to do it, if I am going to come back to this France, you by yourself, you open doors for me and my husband. This time around, we will fly together. I don't know what made me say that. I think I said that out of frustration, but I was saying that crying in the bathroom, because that time I moved from Rennes to stay with my sister in Paris, and I was I was supposed to collect my new papers because the other one in my hand had almost expired. And they were taking time to give me a rendezvous to come and collect. Rendezvous is appointment.
Rendezvous like an appointment.
To come and collect my new papers. Not like it was not ready, but it was just taking time because there were a lot of people, you understand. But I just said to myself, you know what, whether or not this one is going to expire in my hand, I don't care. Hey guys, you know what, let's even start it. Wait, I told you we have to do this video, maybe part 1 and part 2, but let me just give you a brief. Do you know that when I came back, in November, December, right?
Yeah.
2020 to be precise. I said to myself, God, in the space of 8-9 months, if anything doesn't happen, I die here in Nigeria. I'm not traveling again. I say last, we'll sit down in Nigeria. I'm not going again. I'll forget everything, forget my PhD, forget everything. And guess what? We started planning again. We're trying the last time, and it's the last time. So we started planning again. Hey, should we tell you that part? Wait.
Whatever you ask God for, whatever you've opened your mouth and you've said to God, God, this is what I want, and you hack into that word with a word of faith, with your faith.
With your faith, just take a move with your faith. Wait, now let me share the move that we took. Then you preach your preaching.
Just
wait.
Believe that God is going to do it for you.
Do you know that, guys? After we said that in the house, we just sat down in our living room. I can never forget in Abuja, we sat down in our living room and we said to God together, we're like, God, this time around, we will make a move, but knowing that you are our source. Hey.
We're making moves
before we were making moves without God. But right now, when we put God into it, He
took control. He took
charge.
I
don't know how God did it, but He took charge. Let me explain.
I love
we started, guys. It's not like we had money. In fact, that period, we were now running out of cash. No, my business was not running like before. His business was not running like before. Let's not even go there, guys. We sold our car.
We sold a lot of stuff.
The car was the first thing we sold.
Okay.
Guys, we sold our car. That car was my baby boy. Hey, I could not do without that car. That car was the life of my life in Nigeria. That car. See, guys, if there's anything I hate, it's to inconvenience myself with transportation. I had to give up my comfort zone. Like, I gave up. Even when I told, when my husband brought up the idea and I accepted, he looked at me again. Baby, are you sure? Like, he kept asking me, are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? I'm like, yeah, let's do this. He's like, are you sure you're ready to take keke napep? Because he felt like it was something I wasn't used to. I'm not actually used to it because I'm not used to it, right? And he knows that I'm always scared of keke napep, okada, all those things. But guys, I took a leap of faith. So we sold our car, the beginning of another problem. Because as we sold the car, I was now getting grumpy. I can't go out. I can't do this. I can't do that. I was always like yelling at him because I was very uncomfortable. But he kept telling me, don't worry, everything is going to be fine. So we sold the car. We started selling things in our living room, our big chair. Oh God. Because if you know how much I love that chair, ask him now.
Calm down.
See, no, I have to break it down. If you don't break it down so that people will understand. We sold a lot of stuff and we were living comfortably. It's not like we were managing. No. I was comfortable. For me to be comfortable, for me to be saying I'm comfortable sometimes in Nigeria, for a young couple like this, it's not easy, right? But we were comfortable. But I'm going to cry.
It's okay.
I don't want to cry, but all I know is that we sold everything. My kitchen was big, guys. I sold everything, even up to my cooker. No. We sold everything at some point, guys. Okay.
Relax, I got you.
At some point, we started buying food outside, like the money that we didn't even have. Like, we started buying food. Like, do you remember when we would go and he would tell me, do you want to, because of me, sometimes he doesn't even have money again, and he would tell me, do you want to eat Chicken Republic? I brought it for you. He just buy Chicken Republic and bring it and say, don't worry, everything's going to be fine. And honestly, guys, if you don't believe in God, I'm sorry, but it's only God that does things for people. You know, I don't know, but this time around, I just have to tell you, because sometimes when people are sharing videos on YouTube and They just want you to understand where they are coming from. Guys, we sold everything. Even my parents did not understand the level of my faith. Like my mom and my dad kept asking me, are you sure you're okay with what you're doing? I'm like, yeah, I'm okay as long as I know that I have God. Sure. And, you know, we are here today. I'm just so grateful to God because, I mean, we sold everything, including what we're using to cook, including what we're using to eat, including the mattress we're sleeping on. At some point, we slept on the floor. God damn it! Oh my God!
I love this part where they say. I was going to say that when you ask God for something, you just hold on.
Yeah.
Just hold on and let Him lead.
Let Him lead. Like,
honestly speaking, if anybody would tell us that we're going to be here today, nah. I'll tell the person.
Okay, I need tissue. No, but seriously, guys, we sold everything. Like, it was our house. Like, if you now entered, you could hear echo. Like, we're
just echoing.
Even our fan, everything, television. Guess why we did this? Because we needed to pay a lot of bills. My husband was going to start school. We didn't want to disturb anybody with our problems, and our businesses were not going so well that period. So we needed to like just, you know, sell some things to make up some money. And I'm glad we did. We took that step of faith and we put it at God's feet. And guess what, guys? Be specific about what you want from God. Be very specific, because if you're not specific, you won't get results. We were specific at every point. The day we sold, I remember the day we sold the bed. No, is it the bed? No, the day we sold the car. We held each other in the room. He came back and like, I can't believe we sold this car. I'm like, that car was my baby boy. Oh, my Toyota. Oh.
You're kidding me.
So yeah, we sold the car. And that day we held each other and we said to each other, we said to God, we're like, God, we sold this car not because we want to purposely discomfort ourselves, but we are doing it as a step of faith.
Yeah. Through
this car, open more doors.
That's right.
Guys, I kid you not. God paid all the bills from the beginning.
And He is still doing
it.
Until now.
Till now, just because of that single prayer. It's not like we were doing skabaroboro. No, we were not even shouting. We just sat down and we whispered that to God. In our space with God. Hey.
You see, the thing is, I laugh so many times whenever I remember stuff like this. I remember a point in time when we were in church, and I said to my wife, I said, God is our source. And see, our pastor even said it. He said something. He said, when you have handed over everything to God, forget it. Don't worry.
Like,
oh God, that hit me so badly. It might be a cliche, you know. They say when God has it, He has it. Yeah, but this time around, He had it. He came through. He did what He wanted to do. He just proved to us that yes, He is God.
Guys, if you don't believe God, I'm sorry.
We handed it over to Him.
Whatever you want to do, see, this story is going to be long. We have a lot to share with you. This is just part 1 of our journey so far, right? This is just part 1. Guys, we have a lot of testimonies that would inspire you. If you're trying to have any breakthrough in your life, guys, put it at the feet of God. Believe that it will work.
That is the only way. Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Just like. Click on the notification bell so you can get more of our videos, and say something in the comment section. You know, whatever that it is that resonated with you when we were talking. You know, it could be something that we said, or you knew that, oh yeah, this. Just say something in the comment section. Thank you so much, guys. We love you. Bisous.
Bisous.